Now this is a funny tweet. $200 billion later, Zelensky is prepared to give up over parts of Ukraine to Russia. This will all have been for nothing, just like every single war we have participated in since World War II. From Insurrection Barbie. Uh, let's see
бути
what.
в НАТО.
No one has offered us to be in NATO with just one part or another part of Ukraine.
Щоб закінчити гарячу стадію.
That's what could be possible, but no one offered.
Треба робити.
But the invitation must be given to Ukraine with
Largest money laundry operation in the world. I want a refund.
So this is a tweet from me. I don't normally read people's tweets, but in standing with Ukraine, the Biden-Harris administration convinced them, Ukraine, to abandon a peace deal that would have ceded only half of the territory that Russia now occupies. And for that opportunity to lose twice as much of their homeland, they paid with tens of thousands.
War is a racket. It is included for the benefit of very few, the expense of very many. Zelensky just made himself irrelevant by listening to Biden. He's going to get any ground lost back. Biden should be tried for reason. It wasn't all for nothing. They were able to launder billions with 10% to the big guy. Oh boy. Over 600,000 lives sacrificed, mostly young men, for nothing. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we have to look up that stat to see how many people died. Because that's a shame that, 600,000 people, $200 billion. You see why, you see why aliens don't want to come here. Because of the stupidity of that's here on Earth. Now, if that's true, if we spent $200 billion on a proxy land war that could have been negotiated at the table, it's like they couldn't talk about that. Like they couldn't come together as men and talk about it instead of going to war and sacrificing 600 lives probably on both sides. I have to look up that stat to see how many people died. Because that, all in all, I hope these people's lives didn't die in vain. Because the soul is too precious to lose for something over silly like a piece of land. We have so much land over Russia. Russia was selling land to the United States back in for Alaska. It was like only like it was some incredible cheap price too. It was like Alaska, I think it was like 7 million or something like that. I don't know the real stats of it. I think I fell asleep in class. It wasn't really my concern when I was like 14 about Russia. Russia buying land from or selling land to the United States in order to, and it's sad too because I thought isn't that part of Canada? Didn't America take that from Canada? If Canada was dirty, Canada say, hey, Alaska's ours. And we start our own another proxy war right there with Canada, dude. It's not funny, but anyhow. But yeah, that's pretty sad that it cost that much. Because you know how much $200 billion pumped into the Ukraine economy and Russian economy would have done for those two countries? It would have been outstanding, beneficial for the people. Instead of going war or something like that, come on. Lastly, wars become a business for the United States after World War II. I guess so. I guess I have to change my, they should have that like as a degree in college, how to become not like basically war jobs, like working for the Pentagon and stuff like that, Defense Department, you name it, being in the military, how to get a good job at the military and stuff like that. They should teach that in high school for like people who are at-risk teens and stuff like that. Like the CYA, was the California Risk something Authorities or California Youth Authority? Yeah, the CYA, California Youth Authority, if they still have that. Only why I knew that because a lot of my friends went through that. That's like the jail for teenagers in California, the California Youth Authority. It's like the Rikers for teens, for bad teens, because there's so many bad teens in California. But anyhow, just wanted to go over this one tweet.
Then it's internationally recognized
And,
border.
bon
Не
appetito.
можете давати
Stay
тільки
safe,
частину.
You
everybody.
can't give invitation